Welcome to Romance Theatre. This week, we have a story that takes place in one of the most romantic settings on earth, the Bayou country of Louisiana, a land steeped in history and echoing tales of love from the past. There, we will meet Lilly Chenier as she comes to claim an inheritance. We will discover the Belle Clotilde, an antebellum plantation house. And finally, she will meet two men. The first, Dr. Christian Dupre, who has come to the Bayou to forget a hidden secret. The other, a darkly handsome gypsy, Stefan Janos, has come to remember his gypsy past. Join me as we watch together Romance Theatre's Bayou Romance.
Hello? Hello? I'm in need of a room. It's just for one night.
Not worth talking. Nobody listens. No rooms.
Well, I can see that there are only one or two keys missing, and, well, nobody's registered.
You'll have to excuse our Billy. He's known for his rather bizarre sense of humor.
I can see that.
Christian Dupre, at your service. How can I help you?
I need a room. It's just for tonight. I was on my way to the Belle Clotilde, but the bus driver said that was out of his way.
Lily, you must be Lily.
Yes. Lilly Chenier. How did you know?
Well, your Aunt Jolie was a very good friend. I was so sorry to hear.
Yes, so was I. Thank you.
No wonder you're tired traveling all the way from Paris.
Oh, no. New York now.
Ah.
How do you know?
Well, Jolie, she spoke of you constantly. I am sure that Billy can find a room for the Mademoiselle Chenier. Can't you, Billy?
Can't she read? Closed. Come back in the spring.
Excuse me, please. Billy? Mademoiselle, your luggage.
Thank you.
I hope that our tiny hamlet won't be too dull after New York.
Oh, I think I'll have plenty to keep me busy for the next couple of weeks. After all, it isn't every day one inherits a bayou plantation.
This way. Never was much more than it is now, but it's clean and comfortable for the likes of me who call it home.
Just as long as I can take a bath. I'm sure it will be fine.
As it has its charm, not as lovely as the Belle Clotilde, as you know.
Well, I can't really make a comparison. My mother moved us to Paris when I was still a baby. Oh, how lovely. Oh, I had no idea.
It's surprises like this that keep me in the Bayou Chenier. So, you have plans for the Belle Clotilde?
Yes, I plan to sell.
Perhaps you'll change your mind after you see it.
I don't think so. Is it possible to get a meal here?
No, not at this time of year, I'm afraid.
I suppose it's foolish to think that there's a restaurant within walking distance.
Yes, a little. You're hungry?
Very.
I can fix that. I have some meager cooking facilities in my room. I could throw something together, something quick.
No, really, I don't want to impose.
It would be a pleasure.
Well, only if you'll join me.
I accept. You refresh yourself, I'll prepare the meal. I could be back in, say, what, an hour?
I'll be ready.
We'll have dinner on your patio. The plumbing is a little old. Sometimes the faucets are tricky. There. So, until 9.
Well, it's been quite a day so far.
Where you been? With your Gaji doctor again?
I've been watching our little heiress. She's at the hotel. I saw her there.
That was right.
And I heard her tell Kristen she plans to sell.
Sell? Everything?
Everything.
Lies. We've been on this land too long. The Napoleonic Code says that...
Codes? The codes are so old, no one knows what they mean anymore.
I will deal with this.
You. I will handle this one.
Now, you are my daughter, flesh of my flesh, but I don't trust you not for 1 minute.
You old fool. When this plantation is chopped up into little pieces and we're back in that dilapidated trailer looking for a place to live and scrounging for money, you just remember I warned you. You leave Lilly Chenier to me. I'll make her regret she ever came back to this bayou.
Who is it? Christian, how?
Dinner is almost served.
How did... When did...
Several patios adjoin each other. I wanted to surprise you.
Well, you certainly did. This looks marvelous.
Voila! Dinner is served.
Bravo. Give me just a minute and I'll change.
No. You're charming, just as you are.
Like this?
Just like this.
As you wish.
After all, this is meant to be just a short pause for sustenance.
But such an elegant one.
And you deserve nothing less. Quick. Some dinner, and then off to bed with you. Doctor's orders.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the doctor?
I am. Dr. Christian Dupre, M.D., at your command.
How refreshing to meet a physician who doesn't precede his introduction with his profession.
There is no need to sample it, I assure you. It is inferior French, but at least... inferior. Bienvenue, Lilly. Welcome home.
Merci bien, Dr. Dupre.
Yes, I thought so, too. Oh.
What was that?
That? Oh, it's probably a cat. To see what tidbits you can go on.
Well, dinner was marvelous. What was it?
It's bayou stew. It's kind of a Creole. It's crawfish, other secret ingredient.
You've made me feel as close to Paris as I've been in 2 years, Dr. Dupre.
Christian, please.
Christian.
Tell me, Lily, how does it feel to be the mistress of all you survey?
I haven't surveyed it yet.
Oh, you're going to be very impressed. Plantation's on over 400 acres. It's not as grand as it once was, of course, but to think, there's been a Chenier living on that land for over 300 years.
It is remarkable when you think of it. Up until now, it's just been words on paper, lots of paper. Hardly started wading through all the legalese of the will. Aunt Jolie left her estate a bit of a mess.
She never did have a business temperament. She was always too much of an eccentric, huh?
What a character. She used to drop in to see us in Paris for a couple of weeks, but she wouldn't stay long. She'd flit off to the Far East or some such place.
Yes, a free spirit.
You say you knew her well?
Oh, yes. She was my only intellectual companion. I miss her dearly. I was making rounds in the parish when she passed on. I always thought that maybe if I was there, I could have helped. 63, that is too young to die.
And Cheniers have a nasty habit of dying young.
Yes. Come. This is not fit dinner conversation. Listen, Jolie used to dream that one day you would live at the Belle Clotilde just as your ancestors did.
It's hardly my style.
Oh, once a Chenier, always a Chenier. Jolie used to say that. It seems a shame not to keep it in the family.
Yes, I guess it does, but I have my work, and I just can't quite see myself running a plantation.
What is it that you do?
I'm a commercial artist.
It's quite impressive.
It's exciting work, but I have to be in New York, and the Belle Clotilde is a little remote for a weekend cottage.
Please.
Oh, no, I'm stuffed. You'll have to join me for dinner at the Belle as soon as I'm settled.
I will plan my patience around your stay. Well, all good things do come to an end. To bed with you. You need the rest. Now, let's see. This and...
You're crazy. Aren't things gonna be broken?
We'll see.
When we, Christian.
Are you trying to make me jealous?
I'm trying to make us rich.
Do you plan to marry her?
Can you read my mind, Gypsy girl?
I'll do more than that to her.
Listen to me. This is going to work to our advantage.
I still don't like it. If she has you, then who do I have?
She plans to sell. We can't let her do that, can we?
She has plans. Well, I might have some plans of mine.
Then I don't want to hear them.
Especially now.
How evil you are for one so young.
I had a good teacher.
Who is it? Who is it? Dear Lily, I must leave for my rounds in the parish by 8 a.m. I can give you a ride to the Belle Clotilde if you're in the lobby at that time. Bonjour, Christian.
Bonjour, Lilly.
How much do I owe you for last night, Billy?
You can settle that later. You know where to find her. She's good for it. Come on. There she is, the Belle Clotilde. What do you think of her?
Oh, Christian. She's more beautiful than I ever could imagine.
Mama Lawrence, this is...
Hush. You don't have to tell me who she is. She's the image of... Oh, Lily Marie, come here to Mama Laurent.
Oh, Mama Lorette. Daddy told me so much about you.
Oh, come in, come in.
Kristen?
No, thank you. I can't. I have a lot of distance to cover before dark.
Well, thank you again for everything.
Well, I hope to be seeing you again very soon.
Yes, I'll call you.
Au revoir, ladies.
Au revoir.
Come right in here and sit down. I want to hear everything. We weren't expecting you today.
I'm sorry, I should have
Oh,
called.
nonsense, nonsense. The Belle Clotilde is yours now that Jolie's gone. She talked about you all the time. Her talk and your daddy's painting made me feel like I know you.
What a fine painter he was. I have so much to do in the next couple of weeks. I suppose I should catalog everything in the house. And take a walk around, acquaint myself with the place.
I'll get Jethro to go with you.
Jethro?
He's the caretaker.
Oh, that's not necessary. It's broad daylight. I just saw some smoke down in the
Don't
bayou.
go there.
Why not?
They'll cast spells on you like they did on Jolie.
Who will?
Gypsies.
They're gypsies living at Bayou Romance? How exciting!
They're evil people. They cast a spell on Mademoiselle Julie such that she lost the will to live.
Oh, Mama Laurent, that's impossible. There's no such thing as spells. But it will make you feel better. I won't go just now. You're frightened. Have they done something to harm you?
When she lay dying, they came into this house and wouldn't leave. I had the devils on time getting them out of here. Every once in a while, I still find one of them in here.
Well, why didn't you call the police?
Gypsies go where they want. Child, you have much to learn.
This is my property now, Mama Laurent. They have much to learn.
Whatever you say. Jethro! I'll get Jethro to take your things upstairs. Jethro! Jethro! Take Miss Lily's bags up to the Mademoiselle's room.
I don't think those gypsies are like that.
Hush up, Jethro. The child's got bigger things to worry about. Those gypsies are closer to her than she knows.
Mama Laurent? Are you there?
I hope I didn't frighten you.
It takes more than the sight of a man to frighten me, Mr.
Janos, Stefan.
Tell me, Mr. Janos, are you with them? They were there, I swear it.
I believe you, but they don't seem to be there now.
Yes, I can see that. What I'd like to know is why they were there in the first place.
The gypsies came to see their new mistress.
Well, I am not their new mistress, and if you have come to petition...
May I present my Uncle Zanko? Zanko, this is Jolie's niece, Lilly Chenier.
Miss Lilly.
I told you never to set foot in here again.
And he's been respecting your wishes.
You tell your gypsy hoodlums to stay out of this house.
Mama Laurent, it's all right. I can handle this. Mama Laurent told me that you people moved into the house.
Well, after Miss Jolie passed on, some of my people took advantage. I apologize. It won't happen again. All we ask is that you allow us to keep our camp on your land, just a small area down by the bayou.
This is private property.
Your aunt had an unspoken agreement with us. We had hoped her goodwill would be passed on to you.
Well, I really haven't had time to go through all of her papers yet. I'm not sure.
This is Zanko's daughter, my cousin, Rena.
How do you do? Miss Lilly.
I would appreciate it if you would give our request some consideration.
So I'm afraid it may be out of my hands.
You're rich. You people can do whatever you want.
Rena, please excuse my daughter. We'll be going now.
She's young and presumptuous. I hope this hasn't given you any misconceptions about us gypsies.
I would say that the gypsies have some misconceptions about the Belle Clotilde.
It's an odd statement coming from you.
And what do you mean?
We have to talk, but now is not the time.
Just a minute, Mr. Janos.
Yes?
You seem to be the real spokesman for your tribe.
Unofficial. Like you, I'm a visitor to the Bayou Chenier. I'm here doing research for a book I'm writing about the gypsies. My tribe. The Bayou Chenier gypsies in particular.
How interesting. Could we arrange to meet and talk? Discuss business matters?
Of course.
I will tell you up front, however, that I do plan to sell the Belle Clotilde, and I intend to deliver clear title to the land.
Let's hope I can change your mind. When shall we meet?
Tomorrow. At 6. For drinks, if you like.
I'll be here. Until then.
Until then.
I'm gonna meet with her again tomorrow.
That's cozy.
We'll talk business then. You were right, Zanko. She's not aware of things.
Her mother made sure of that.
Poor Lily, so much to learn. I'm sure you could teach her everything, Stefan.
You have a lot to learn too, Rena.
I know a lot more than you think. I could teach you gypsy things.
The old ways are dead, Rena, and better off that way.
Is that what they taught you in the Gage world? To forget what you are and who you are?
For God's sake, Rena, you haven't the vaguest idea what it's really like to be a gypsy. You were born right here. You've never been driven around in a caravan from place to place. You've never gone hungry. Why are you so angry?
Because I listen to what the old ones say. The gypsy has been treated like dirt, scorned and laughed at and accused of everything that goes wrong. Stefan, you're supposed to be making a record of our people. How can you not be angry?
That's in the past, Rena. We've got to look to the future.
We'll have no future if our little heiress has anything to do with it.
Rena, stay out of this.
I do what I want.
You spoiled her, Zanko.
What could I do? She's all I had.
I'm just worried she's going to do something stupid.
Yeah, she's a wild one. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Just keep her away from Lilly.
Ah, yes. We must be gentle with our new mistress. It would seem one so pretty should have a soft heart, huh?
Stefan.
You're very quiet and very busy.
I'm always busy, Stefan. Just trying to find ways to prove to you that I'm not a little girl anymore.
But Rena, I don't think of you as just a little girl at all. You're somewhere in between. A little old to be playing with dolls, and a little young to be experimenting with things you don't understand.
What does that mean?
That Creole doctor. I've seen you with him at the hotel.
Are you jealous? We understand each other. We like the same things and we hate the same things.
Like Lilly Chenier?
That's none of your business.
Just leave Lilly alone and the Belle Clotilde.
I'll prove to you, Stefan, that I am older and much more powerful than you could ever imagine. I'll have you, Stefan. I'll have you, Stefan. I'll have you, Stefan. I'll have you.
I found these aspirins.
Oh, thank you, Mama Lorette. Just can't seem to shake this headache.
It's no wonder after all that gypsy business today.
Yeah, I guess I was a little tense. I found this old photograph album of Jolie's. There seem to be some pictures missing. I thought maybe you could tell me who they might be of.
Which pictures?
Well, here. And over here. I think this is my grandfather, but whoever was sitting next to him's been torn out of the picture.
It's a very old picture.
I just thought since you'd been with the family so long,
That's right. Almost 60 years and I still have work to do.
it's just like I don't know anything about my family. Mother never spoke of the Cheniers. I think she really hated them. I don't know why. She wouldn't even let Daddy mention them, his own family. Now they're all gone.
Your mother was very strong-willed.
She was a real old-fashioned Southern belle. Oh, she fit right into Parisian upper class. Everything just so. Now, since she never spoke of the Cheniers, I always wondered if we had some skeleton in the closet.
You ask so many questions.
It's just that I have no family now, Mama. And I'd like to know who I did have, where I come from.
Your Aunt Jolie saved this. It was her mother.
Grandmother Clotilde? I look like her, don't I? Small and dark, not like Grandfather. He was so fair. Oh, thank you, Mama Loren. Oh, will you sit down with me sometime and tell me everything you know about the family?
I'm an old woman. My memory is not so good anymore.
Stefanianos is doing some research on the area. Maybe he'll come up with some history of the Belle Clotilde.
Gypsies lie about everything.
We'll see. Oh, it's so humid. What do people serve for cocktails down here?
The mademoiselle liked her Julius, but only when it was very hot.
I don't think I could take it if it got much hotter than this. Oh, I can't imagine anybody actually choosing to live in this climate. Oh. Now take Dr. Dupre. Now what's a clever city man like him doing at Bayou Romance?
Some say he's got something to hide.
A mystery man, huh? You're not crazy about him, are you?
We need a doctor. Before he came, we had none.
Two such interesting men in such a small town.
Good night, Miss Lilly.
Good night, Mama Laurent. And thank you for everything.
I told you to come around back.
I don't have time for games. You'd better go pay a visit to our little heiress before Stefan horns in on your territory.
Stefan, how did he get into this?
Oh, Zanko had some great idea about using him to introduce her to the tribe. She liked him so much they're having cocktails tonight. But don't worry, I've already begun what I have to do.
Rena, we don't need any voodoo. Take care of this my way.
My ways are faster.
Either I've overslept or you're very early.
I was on my way to town and I thought I'd stop by to see if you needed anything.
Seeing someone special there?
These? They're for you.
From my garden?
The gypsy in me.
How very. Do you mean to tell me that your people have lived on this land for 3 generations?
That's right.
I thought gypsies traveled, wandered from town to town.
I usually do. That's why my research on my tribe is so interesting. The gypsies who've chosen to stay here all these years are still gypsies in the sense that they have a sort of mystic attachment to things. They still respect the old traditions. But they've become domesticated as well. Strange animals, my people.
Sort of like cats without claws.
Interesting description.
So you grew up on this land?
Yes. So you can understand why I'm so concerned about what happens to it.
Well, it makes much more sense to me now. I just can't understand why none of this was ever spoken of in the family.
Perhaps I can help you, if you really want to know.
Well, you make it sound so ominous.
You may find the source rather suspect.
Now you've really got my curiosity aroused. I love a mystery.
I can see it in your eyes.
Oh?
They're full of curiosity and mischief.
So, who or what is the source of this mystery?
My people. Gypsy history is passed down from generation to generation by word of mouth. We accept it as truth.
I understand all that, but I want to know about the Cheniers.
I'll tell you, if you're sure you want to know.
Bonjour, Lilly.
Bonjour, Christian. Do you two know each other?
Yes, we have rooms at the Hotel Bayou Romance.
Good to see you, Stefan. I was just on my way to Manning to see some patients. I thought I'd drop in. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, of course not.
Perhaps we can have dinner tomorrow. I would say tonight, but I won't be back until very late.
I like that, and I do owe you one.
No. You owe me nothing. Can I give you a lift into town?
That would be going out of your way. Thanks. I'll walk.
As you wish. Au revoir.
Au revoir. You don't like Dr. Dupre?
Let's just say we have different points of view.
My Aunt Jolie seemed to enjoy his company. What? What? Jolie and Christian? Well, she had to have been at least 20 years old. How very French.
You don't seem very upset.
Their affair, if they had one, is none of my business. And besides, I think I've learned something. I should be wary of Dr. Dupre's charm. I believe he has his eye on this plantation. My. All sorts of naughty business here at the Belle Clotilde.
Your eyes are full of mischief again. A place as old as the Belle Clotilde must have many stories.
Yes. It must have been magnificent in the old days. Elegant gentlemen dancing with beautiful women.
You like that image? The Southern Belle, like your mother.
Never. I'm sorry. I did care for my mother. It's just that there was always some part of her that was trying to confine me. I keep too much inside. Still, there's some times when I'm working, when all of a sudden I'll just get so restless that I feel like I have to get up and walk right out the door. Go anywhere.
I understand.
I've never told that to anybody. You see, you've gotten me to talk about myself. Now I want to know about you.
Let's settle our business first. And tonight, when we meet, we can be very relaxed and become better acquainted.
That's a wonderful idea. Oh.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's just a stitch in my side.
I think you should lie down.
Oh, that's not necessary. It's just a little pain. It's passing now. I'm feeling much better. It must be all the spicy food.
What have you done to that child? Stay away from her with your evil eye.
Mom, it's all right. It's just a pain or something. Indigestion. I'm fine now.
These people bring the evil eye with them. Stay away from them. I warned Mademoiselle Julie. Now I'm warning you. They wear the mark of the devil.
Laurent, there's no such thing as the mark of the devil. Really, it's just a pain. It's gone now. Really. It's as simple as that. I'm as good as new. Thanks for coming with me. I just didn't seem appropriate to discuss the property until I'd seen it all.
How long has it been since this?
Oh, how lovely. What a perfect place for my father to paint.
Did he pass on any of his talent to you?
Oh, I'm afraid I haven't had much time for serious painting in the last few years. Oh, so much to do. So much to catalog. I will keep Daddy's art things.
Then you're still determined to sell?
Oh, this place, it's too big a responsibility.
Well, perhaps we can form some sort of tenant agreement.
What? You mean you don't have one?
No, We've been welcome on this land by the Cheniers for over 3 generations. Jolie never asked for rent, nor did your grandmother.
Why not?
Your grandmother, Clotilde, was one of us. You're half gypsy, Lily.
What? That's ridiculous.
Your mother refused to acknowledge it also. Your father knew she would never marry him if he told her he was a full-blooded gypsy. When she found out, you were already born. She was outraged and insisted the family leave the area at once. She never came back.
Outraged because somebody she loved wasn't pure Southern stock?
Well, Clotilde is not New York, Lily.
My grandfather, Claude, was a gypsy?
This part you may find difficult. Your grandfather was twice Clotilde's age when they married. She couldn't become pregnant, so she went to her people, to Kolya, the man she was betrothed to as a child.
I don't believe this.
Your grandparents loved one another, Lily. Clotilde wanted to make Claude happy. He was shattered for a while when he found out. But he loved her and was willing to accept her children.
What a good man he must have been.
And Clotilde. She'd caused him pain. The whispering had already begun. Apparently, Clotilde felt that if she were no longer around, the talk would stop. Her children would have a better chance. She killed herself.
I've never heard any of this.
Mama Laurence can confirm it all.
But why hasn't she?
Well, after all these years, the lies, the cover-up spilled out. It's better off not to say anything.
My head is spinning. I'd like to believe that you wouldn't lie to me, Stefan.
It can be verified quite easily.
But you must know that what I learned isn't going to affect my plans. I'm still selling.
I can't convince you to change your mind.
It's business, Stefan. I'm sorry.
And this is business too, and I'm sorry. Are you familiar with the Napoleonic codes?
Oh, you're not gonna try that trick. They're ancient. Nobody even knows what they mean.
Precisely. This parish still abides by them. They protect gypsies under certain circumstances. This is one of them. It's all very complicated.
Yes, I bet. Just enough to keep me tied up in litigation for years. I'm beginning not to like you very much.
I have to give my allegiance to them first, Lily.
You're a liar. You've been lying to me all along.
Do you really think I would lie to you? I can see it in your eyes, just as I can see the gypsy there, too. For God's sakes, Lily, look at yourself.
Clotilde. I think I'd like to be alone for a while.
I understand. I had to do this, Lily.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'd still like to see you tonight. You're even more beautiful to me now.
I've been looking all over for you. Where have you been?
I've been laying under one sink or another all day.
Something doesn't feel right.
Those gypsy folk have your hackles up again?
Maybe so. Miss Lily's been down in the smokehouse all afternoon. She didn't want to eat. Something's wrong. I can feel it in my bones.
She's a grown woman. She can take care of herself.
Maybe, maybe not. I do hope she used the latch on the door like I told her. I don't think she's strong enough to fight the evil that's coming to this place.
This is a surprise. I thought you'd be with your rich lover.
I told you to leave Lily alone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Earlier today, she had an attack. It was a spell, wasn't it? Where's that image? That doll you had?
A doll, Stefan? You said I was too old to play with dolls. And anyway, it can't hurt you if you don't believe. Isn't that what they say?
Just get rid of it.
Or maybe you do believe.
Lily, Lily, what a pity. All gone.
Good evening, Mama Loren. Miss Lily's expecting me.
I don't think so. She's been in the smokehouse all day. Why don't you leave her alone?
She knows, Mama Laurent. I told her.
She knows what?
Everything.
About her grandmama? About her gypsy blood?
She had to know sooner or later. Keeping it a secret this long has been absurd enough. It's hurt too many people as it is.
You gypsies have brought nothing but tragedy to the Cheniers.
I could say the same thing about the Cheniers and the gypsies. After all, Clotilde was one of us. Lily! Lily, can you hear me? Lily, hang on! Hang on, Lily, I'll get you out! Mama Laurent! Jethro! I need your help!
What happened?
She fainted. We've got to get her in bed.
Follow me.
See if Dr. Dupree is back.
No medical doctor do this child any good, and you know it. This is no human sickness. Jethro, get me a basin of water and towels. Hurry. You'd better go.
Not until I'm sure she's all right.
I knew I shouldn't leave her alone like that.
She was like that when I found her. She's so pale. God, Lily.
If you wait a bit, I'll look at that arm.
It's nothing. Is it safe to leave her alone a little bit? There's something I've got to do.
There's nothing you can do here. It's out of your hands.
I'll be back.
You get out of here too, Jethro. It's all right, sweet baby. Mama knows how to hold the dark side out.
My friend, you're hurt.
Lily collapsed in the smokehouse. I had to break some glass to get to her.
Where is she now?
In Jolie's room with Mama Laurent. I came back to see Rena.
Well, she's inside. Why do you want her?
I think she had something to do with this.
How? She's been here all day.
Tell me, Zanko, have the ways of our people changed so much that you allow your daughter to practice the black art?
No, wait a minute. Rena may be wild, but she is not evil.
She's doing a damn good job of enforcing all the things the outside world thinks of our people.
What do you know about our people? You left us a long time ago in pursuit of the ways of the Gaji. You pretend to be one of us so you can write your book. Now, Rena may be wild and free like the women in the old days, but she is not evil.
Where is it?
What? Scratch yourself, Stefan? Maybe that girl is more of a wildcat than I thought.
Where is it?
I'm surprised at you, Stefan. If you don't believe in the powers, then why are you so worried about that little doll? It's just a souvenir that Zanko brought me from New Orleans.
I want it because I don't want to take a chance with her life.
Then you do believe. Lie down, Stefan. You need rest. Lie back.
I gotta get back to the house to see her.
Sure you do. Sure you do. Lie back.
Zanko! You've got to help me get back to the house.
Stefan, I think you should rest. Come with me.
Take that phone away. Oh, I'm late. I'm late. Daddy, Daddy. Sleep.
You have a little fever. Nothing to worry about.
Where's Stefan? Where is he?
He was here, but he's gone now.
Stefan.
It's all right. It's all right. Sleep. I'll make you some sweet chocolate to bring you pleasant dreams.
Stefan, I've made you some hot tea. I'll change the dressing. That one is soaked through.
No, I have to have the doll.
The doll? I told you there is no doll. You dreamed it all.
Dreamed.
Yes.
Lily. Lily, is that you?
Yes, darling, it's me.
Don't leave me, Lily.
No, darling, I won't go. I'll stay right here with you. And now, Stefan, I have you under my spell.
Lily, I've been so worried. Oh, Lily.
Where'd you come from? Get out of here. Get out. You hear me, all of you? Get out of here.
Will you never learn? She is one of us. We stay with our own.
Not her. You ruined Jolie, but you won't have Lilly. She's going to sell the place right out from under all of you. The fever's gone.
You see our power?
Your power is evil. Mine is good. I'm going to call the sheriff to get rid of you.
By the time they get here, we'll be gone. We stay until she is well or until...
Until what, Zanko? Take yourself and this filthy lot of gypsies and get out of here.
Since when have you become master here?
Since the Mademoiselle Chenet isn't able to defend herself.
You are not the purest of champions, Dr. Dupre.
All right, get out. Get out now, all of you.
It is not from us you should be defending your mistress.
When did this start?
This morning, I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
But she had some pain in her side this morning. Sharps, she said. But she blamed it on my cooking.
Does she have any fever or convulsion?
Some fever. It's gone now. She's been dreaming, calling out for her daddy.
Did you give her anything to eat or drink?
Nothing.
Good. I'm going to give her a shot to fight off any infection. It's probably just heat exhaustion or an allergy. All of her vital signs seem normal. I'd like a cup of coffee, if you don't mind. Don't worry. She's going to be all right. I just want to examine her to make sure that I haven't overlooked anything.
She's all I've got. I won't let them or anyone else have her.
Where's Stefan?
Asleep in the trailer.
The doctor's with the girl. It's a good thing for you.
Christian with her?
Why can't you stay out of this? When she comes to, she'll probably throw us right out of this.
No, never.
Rena!
Fairy princess, is she asleep?
I gave her a sedative. Are you crazy? What do you want to ruin everything?
You really like this girl, don't you? You're not doing this just to get the plantation.
Oh, Marina, for God's sakes, get out.
I'm sick of sneaking around all your women. First it was Jolie, now it's her. What about your promises to me?
Promises? What about your promises? What about Stefan? Get out now.
Just remember, I got her into this condition. You'd better watch your step.
You honestly believe you caused this? Oh, Rena, come to your senses. Good morning, Mama Laurent.
Good morning, Doctor. How is she?
What's the matter? What's all this hovering about?
Mademoiselle, you had us worried half to death.
I did. Whatever for? Christian, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see you. I came and I found you delirious and high fevered. Do you remember any of that?
I remember I was in the studio painting. I had those pains. I lost track of time.
It was Stefan who found you. He carried you up here.
Where is he?
He was worried about you. He said he'd be back.
Don't trust the gypsies. Lilly, they do not keep promises. I was with you. All night.
Here?
You were very sick.
I was. That's funny. What time is it?
It's 7:30. I'll bring you some breakfast.
Oh, no. I want to have breakfast downstairs looking out on the bayou. I feel too good to stay in bed. Well, shoo! Both of you. I want to get dressed.
You can wash up downstairs, Doctor. And if you want something to eat.
Oh, Stefan. Where are you? I need you.
Ah, Lily, you look wonderful as ever.
Why, thank you. I feel wonderful. What's for breakfast?
I suggest you eat lightly for a couple of days until we isolate what this is.
Oh, nonsense. I could eat a horse. But I hope it's an omelet.
With some of my fresh baked croissants.
Oh, good.
Obeya.
Is this somebody's idea of a joke? Mama, we're gonna take that dish away.
I'll take it out, Mama.
Mama, why are you so frightened?
This is Obeya. Voodoo. It means death to the one who receives it.
I prefer breast of chicken myself, don't you? Sherry, to smile, that's the best medicine. Listen, let's have dinner tonight, 7:30?
I don't think so, Christian. Thank you.
You owe me one, remember?
Doesn't breakfast count?
Lily, what is this?
It's... Christian, I'd like to clear something up with you.
Of course.
I know about you and Anjali, and I think that you should understand that what happened between you is not going to be repeated with us.
Whatever occurred between Jolie and me, that's not your reason for refusing to go with me.
Oh?
Aren't you perhaps trying to tell me something else?
I don't think so.
Isn't it the gypsy you'd rather be with? I mean, isn't it Stefan that you're saving yourself for, huh?
I don't think I have to get into that.
Oh, no, you don't, of course. Au revoir, Lilly Chenier.
Welcome, Mademoiselle Chenier.
Hello, Zanko. I'm looking for Stefan.
What?
Have you seen him?
He's asleep. Could you come back later?
Oh. Well, I need to talk to him.
I'll tell him you came by.
Stefan? Stefan?
Stefan may act like a gaji, but in his soul, he's still a gypsy.
What's this?
I don't know what you're talking about, old man.
What the hell happened?
You were hurt.
You slept all night. I took care of you.
Lily?
Oh, she's fine. We went to be with her at our house. That Creole doctor kicked us out. He acts like he owns a place.
I don't want him near her.
You're in no condition to go anywhere.
Let go.
She was here. She saw you with me. Forget about her, Stefan. I'll take care of you now.
Rena, all the powders in the world will make him love you. His heart is with Lilly.
Christian, what are you doing?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it, mon petit?
No. Look, Christian, I was upset. I didn't mean to upset you.
As soon as the Kylie woman's baby arrives, I'm out of here.
I want to go with you.
Not a chance. I don't want any reminders of this dreary place, including you.
You'll need money. I can help.
I am tired of gypsy mumbo-jumbo. I am a doctor. I can get work. They say Houston is a boomtown these days.
Oh, Christian, don't leave me, please. Please don't leave me.
See, I can do anything I choose.
Don't be so sure of that.
Looks really old, doesn't it?
I think it was Madame Cotillo's.
Really? Oh, I get it. Hello.
Well, hello there. Leonard Beacon, Comet Real Estate, at your service.
Oh, Lilly Chenier. Won't you come in?
Sure will, thank you.
We could start down by the smokehouse if you like.
Fine, fine.
Right this way. This used to be the smokehouse. My father converted it into a studio.
Oh.
Lilly, meet me here at 10 tonight. Please. I love you. I can explain Stefan.
You know, from what I've seen of this place, I think that my client is going to find this quite suitable.
Excuse me?
My client. He would like to convert this place into an amusement park and vacation resort. You know, the clubhouse and RV park concept.
And, what does he plan to do with this?
This? Well, this is a teardown.
I see. This, client of yours, does he have a figure in mind?
A figure. Well, of course you realize that all of this would cost an enormous amount of money. I mean, it needs a lot of work.
The amount?
He is prepared to offer you a very healthy percentage of the profits. Now, that's after recouping the renovation costs, that is. I mean, well, it's just a tremendous figure. A real gold mine, and all under capital gains, too. Otherwise, those taxes will just eat you alive.
Oh, yes. I know all about capital gains, Mr. Beacon.
You know, in this market, this is a very generous offer.
I'm sure. Thanks for coming, y'all.
I tell you what, why don't you think it over a little bit, and I'll call you next week. How about that?
I don't think so.
Fine. Bye now.
Ugh. A little air will get rid of that. Zanko.
Miss Lilly, I have something to say to you, please.
Yes, come in.
This morning when you saw Stefan, it wasn't what you thought. I found this. Rena put it in Stefan's tea.
What is it?
Some sleeping powder, something. And Miss Lilly, he didn't know anything. He was hurt trying to help you.
He was. Is he all right?
Oh, he's fine. Please don't be too mad at him.
Oh, Zanko. I don't know how to thank you. If you see Stefan, would you tell him that I will meet him tonight? He'll know what that means.
Well, I guess I'd better be going before Mama Loren finds me here.
I wouldn't worry about her too much if I were you. Her bark is a lot worse than her bite. Oh, Stefan. Just wait till you see your little gypsy girl.
Slight cut.
A cut?
Rena told me you came by. I don't know what you saw, but I can explain.
It's all right. Zanko told me.
Zanko?
Yes. He told me what she did.
Tell me.
She gave you a sleeping powder.
Lily, I don't know what happened, but it didn't mean anything. I love you.
I love you too.
Lily, when I saw you lying there hurt, I thought I'd go out of my mind.
I don't remember a thing. But I do rather like the idea of being rescued by a handsome gypsy prince.
I won't. And I'll never leave you alone again with Christian Dupre.
He was a perfect gentleman. All night long.
He was alone here with you all night?
I was sick, remember?
The man's a quack. If he laid a hand on you, I'll just...
Oh, that gypsy fire. I might as well get used to the idea right now that I can take care of myself. I'm a big girl, you know.
And what are you doing playing dress-up?
Oh, I thought you'd like it.
I do. Let me see you. It's beautiful. Have you seen yourself?
Yeah. I do look like her, don't I? Like my grandmother Clotilde. These are her clothes. I found them in an old trunk in the attic. I talked to Mama Laurent. What you told me was true.
You had every reason to doubt me.
Not anymore. As a matter of fact, I like it. The more I think about it, the more I like it. Being part gypsy. It makes me feel just a little bit wicked.
That's a stereotype.
I know. And I like it. So much so that I'm not sure what to do about the Belle Clotilde anymore.
You might not sell?
I don't know what else to do. Unless your tribe can pay me something, pay the taxes.
We both know there's not enough money. They can't afford it either.
What about us?
We're in love. We'll find a way to be together.
Oh, I wish it were as easy as all that. But the fact is, I'm a commercial artist with a job in New York and a big white elephant of a house here. I don't know what to do. But maybe these cards will tell us.
The tarot is not to be played with lightly.
Ooh, superstitious, are we?
Not exactly. But it's an ancient art, and I have respect for it.
Do you know how to read it?
We don't need them to tell us what to do.
Please.
You have to be serious when you read the tarot. Okay, now shuffle these. And while you do that, think of a question you want answered. Don't speak it. Your question.
I want to know about the future. I want to know what's in store for me.
This card is you, the questioner. The fool.
Is that anything to say about the girl you love?
Your destiny. The tower. The tower has many meanings. Loss, mostly. Loss of love. Loss of money. That's it. Terrible change. I'm getting conflicting impressions from the cards. You have to concentrate.
It's only a game.
This next card is what you want, Lily. The Magician. Determined to see this through despite the obstacles. This reading's very confused. It's not a true test.
You said that because this card came up. Death.
No. This is the card I felt, but it never turned up.
Death to the lovers.
We are tomorrow, Lily. The future. The other will never be. I won't let it be.
Let's go back to the house.
I'd rather stay here alone with you.
The wind is so strong now. I really should go back and check the house.
I'll go with you then.
No. You stay right here. I'll get Mama Laurent to make us up a tray of food. Some wine. I want you all to myself, right here, with the wind blowing.
You are romantic.
Now, count backwards from 100, and by the time you finish, I'll be back.
You sure you don't want me to come with you?
Yes. Now, count.
100, 99, 98, 97.
Where are they? I know they're together. Get out of this house. Let go. I don't need that thing. Keep it as a remembrance of her.
Oh, Mama Laurent. Oh, are you all right?
Rena was here, wanting to know where Stefan was.
Where is she now?
I don't know. She ran out of the house all excited, looking for him, I guess. The smokehouse.
Stefan!
better come out of here, Miss Lilly.
No, Stephen was here. Where is he?
There's nobody here, Miss Lilly.
Thank God. I got a tree.
You fell outside, Miss Lilly. Come on now. Mama Rin said bring you back to the house.
No, I have to find Stephen, Jethro. You have to help me, please. Please, come with me. I might need you.
We can't stay on this weather, Missy. The winds are worsening, and the rain's gonna come pouring down in a minute.
Yes, we can. We'll go down to the gypsy camp. Maybe he's there.
Lily! Lily!
Stephen,
Oh, God, Mama Laura, I've been looking everywhere for Lily and can't find her.
are you all right? We heard a tree fall.
I know. Just before I saw Rena lurking around outside and went out to talk to her. She ran, I went after her. Where's Lily?
Last I knew, she was going back to the smokehouse looking for you.
I was just there.
You couldn't find her?
No, she's not at the gypsy camp either.
How do you know that?
Rena told me.
Gypsy harms my little girl.
I'll see that she doesn't.
Where is she?
I don't know. Maybe she went to the hotel to look for me there.
Why are you two crazy people running about in this weather?
Because we're in love, Mama Laurent.
Crazy. Double crazy. You should at least wait till the storm lets up.
It's so still all of a sudden.
Just the eye of the storm. The rest will be right along, Missy.
Stephen! Stephen!
Miss Lily, you better come on inside and have something to drink. When the eye of the storm passes, the wind's going to be worse than ever.
Zanko, have you seen Stephen?
He went in to meet you.
Did he come back?
No.
Do you know where he might be?
Well, he keeps a room at the hotel.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Maybe he's there. Zanko, can I borrow your car?
Well, I'd better take you. It's kind of funny. You have to know how to drive it.
Oh, no, that's not necessary.
Please, Miss Lily. I'm worried about Rena, too. I haven't seen her since the storm began.
Oh, I understand. I'm sure she's all right.
Miss Lily, Mama won't like it you going to town.
It's not far. I'll be all right. Now, you go back to the house and make sure Mama Laurent's okay. I'm going to send these people up there. They can't stay here. Zanko, you tell your people to go up to the Belle Clotilde until the storm is over. Jethro, you tell Mama Laurent that I said that there's plenty of room in the house. I'm ready. Billy!
Can't you read? I'm closed.
Please let us in, Billy. The storm's coming up again. You can't leave us out here. Billy, have you seen Stephen Jonas?
No. Lorena came in hopping mad.
Looking for Stefan?
When?
While back, went right toward his room.
Stephen's room?
I don't like this.
Oh, my God!
Rena!
Stephen!
Give me the key. Quick, my daughter's in there. Quick.
Oh, my God.
The curse on Stefan Janos. He killed her. He killed my baby. Oh,
This is not Stephen. It's Christian.
oh, my baby, my beautiful baby.
Zanko. Come. Let's go back to the Belle Clotilde and get help. And bring Rain home.
Bring her home?
Yes, Zanko. Bring her home.
Here, let me give you a hand with that.
Oh, you sit and rest. You were up all night with running back and forth to town. Don't you worry about Stefan. That man can take care of himself. What have you got there?
Well, I found it in the trunk yesterday.
Pretty, isn't it?
I think so. Too large for a woman, though. I think it must have belonged to a man.
Your grandfather used to wear something. Something large. On a chain. Maybe this is it.
I was gonna give it to Stefan. That's why I really came back to the house last night. If I'd only stayed in the smokehouse, at least I'd know if he was dead or alive.
Unless dead men walk, I bet that's him outside.
Thanks for the lift.
Oh, Stefan! Oh!
God.
Oh!
Lily, I've been so worried about you. If I'd known I was going to get a reception like this, I'd have come home sooner.
Why didn't you? Oh, we've been crazy with worry.
I couldn't get here. The road was blocked. The storm caused a lot of damage. I couldn't get through.
Zanko and I have looked everywhere for you.
We must have just missed each other. I've been so worried Rena would hurt you. Last time I saw her, she was crazy. I've never seen her like that.
Stefan. Rena's dead.
Dead.
She must have gotten hold of a gun. She was with Christian. It looked like a struggle, but we don't know.
God. Beautiful little Rena. Why didn't she listen to us?
I'm so sorry. At least I have you back. There was enough hot water.
Enough for two. I wish you'd taken a shower with me. It felt so good.
I can imagine.
Can you?
Did it feel that good?
Uh-huh.
That good? Whoa. Oh, I love you. Oh, how I love you. I think we can salvage most of these. Oh, look. There's some landscapes here.
Beautiful, but I thought he was a portrait artist.
Yes, he was. That's what he was known for. Wait till I tell his gallery, they'll be so... Stefan, that's it.
What?
But these paintings, why, they must be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, I'm sure of it.
Well, if they're so valuable, what are they doing stacked up out here?
Jolie never knew about it. Mama Laurent and Jethro were the only ones who came in here after Daddy died. You know how it is. An artist dies and his stock goes up.
You're not going to sell them, are you?
Well, now who's being sentimental? Don't you see? These paintings will save the Belle Clotilde. Daddy would have wanted it that way.
But I thought you were independently wealthy.
My father worked on commission, and very slowly. Over the years, these must have accumulated.
Well, what about Jolie?
She was given to excesses. I don't know where all the money went, but she found ways of spending it.
Well, what kind of an heiress does that make you?
One who's in debt. But these will help.
Can we save one?
Yes, or two, if you like. Are we a we?
I wouldn't want to live any other way.
Neither would I. I want to give you something. It was, my grandfather's.
The lovers.
That's what I went back up to the house last night to get. I found it in the trunk with the dress.
You sure you want me to have this? It's something I'll always treasure, right along with you.
You know what I'm gonna hate the most?
What?
Giving up my rent control apartment in New York. It's so cheap.
What about your work?
Oh, I'm sure New Orleans needs a good commercial artist. And it's not that far. Oh, the cards. I think they're all here. Here.
Oh, no. What about the trouble we got into yesterday?
Oh, don't be silly. These cards had nothing to do with yesterday. I shouldn't have to convince you of that. You're the scientist.
Okay. Only this time, I'll ask the questions.
Oh. Okay.
Will Lilly and I be happy together?
Not out loud.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Concentrate. This is your position now. The lovers.
That's a relief.
And this.
Son. A sign of love and joy and devotion. A sign that two people can accept life as it comes to them and live together in happiness as one.